Okay, here we are, bright and early, about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're ready for monopolies. Okay, now, I'm just going to talk about some things that typically trip students up in the monopoly here in chapter 15 for Manku. And the first thing kids think is, Monopoly, you're the only game in town you can charge whatever you want. But think the cafeteria in school. It's a monopoly. It's the only place you could buy lunch. But they can't charge any price because then you won't buy it. And truthfully, if they want sales to go up, they have to lower their prices. So a monopoly, therefore, has a downward sloping demand curve because to increase people purchasing it, you'll have to lower the price. And because it's a downward sloping demand curve, it also is greater than the marginal revenue. So unlike perfect competition, where Mr. Dark, demand, MR, equals average revenue, equals price, equals demand, here demand is greater than marginal revenue. And trust me, they like to ask that. Now, do monopolies make money most of the time? Yes, but they can lose money. Okay? Sports teams are monopolies in their cities, and some lose money. So I just took a graph here that shows you a loss just because it's a little different. A couple of things. What did we say? Profit maximizer. MC equals MR. Right here, MC equals MR, same as a perfect competition. We're looking. The only difference is because it's a monopoly, it cannot charge any price, but it could charge a higher price. So we take the MC to the MR, and we take it up to the demand curve, and then over. So there's your price, MC equals MR, up to the demand curve and over. Now, are they going to put a stupid dotted line here on some of the questions and try to sucker you into this price? Yes, but you will not fall for it. So we're going up to the demand, okay? Now, same thing as in perfect competition. I got my profit maximizer. I take it up to the ATC, and there is my box. And this happens to be a loss box. Why? Because ATC is above the price. If ATC is above the price, we are losing money. If we drop ATC, drop it for profit, then we would be making money. But here is a loss, okay? Similar, notice, here's the productively efficient where AC and MC intersect. Are we producing it at that point? No. So monopolies are not productively efficient. Where MC crosses demand is allocatively efficient. We're producing over here, not here. So we're not productively or allocatively efficient. Now, when we're not efficient, we realize we have deadweight loss. Why? Well, first of all, if we were looking at this as perfect competition, I'm looking where supply, MC, would, use it as a supply curve, would cross demand, we would be making like 7 units, but we're only making 5. Notice, we would be charging less. So monopolies charge more and make less. So therefore, they're not efficient. Your deadweight loss, your profit maximizer, up this triangle. Here is our deadweight loss right here. Okay? Deadweight loss in a monopoly. Now, if they ask you about consumer surplus above the price here and below demand, right in here. Producer surplus, down and inside the MC would be your producer surplus, okay? Now, total revenue. Where is the highest total revenue? Where MR hits the axis right here, highest total revenue. Now, a neat little trick is, I draw a straight line up, and boom, that's unit elastic. Because unit elastic on the demand curve is the highest total revenue. To the left, elastic. To the right of that, inelastic. all questions they could ask. So highest total revenue, draw straight up, unit elastic. Over here, elastic, down, inelastic. Monopolies always operate in the elastic part of the curve. Okay, so I think that sums up the basic differences between monopolies and some of the problems students have. Remember, between ATC and ABC, fixed costs, average fixed costs are there. So that's why you don't have an average fixed cost here. Price is over ABC, so even though we're losing money, we're not shutting down. We're staying in business. All right, I hope that helps. Chapter 15. See you soon.